welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense
breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
To the air, it's Baker. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Knocked off his feet.
not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. Turning it on. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball somewhere.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Adams. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle with Schneider. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wheeler. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the handoff. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Boilermakers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
It's a draw. Runs through the tackle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Baker. Got it behind the line, it's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. He comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Power football with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive line.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Purdue!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Baker. Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Adams. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Now the play fake. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schneider. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any complete.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Adams. With the catch, it's Wheeler. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocking it right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds his man, it's Branch. Breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The sure hands, it's Branch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it on? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to...
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Here comes the heat. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion, but he's just been off over and over again in this game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking for an open area to his left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Makes a grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great catch and run for 6.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Adams. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gotta find a completion on this one. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it.